Loyalty is the most expensive currency in the NBA, and for years Giannis Antetokounmpo has been the richest man in the league. We have all bought into the story. The humble kid from Athens who stayed in the small market, won the ring, and rejected the super team era. It's a beautiful story, it's a movie script. The only problem? It's not true. Welcome back to Courtside Gossips. Today we are pulling back the curtain on the most passive-aggressive superstar in the history of professional sports. While everyone is focused on the February trade deadline and whether the Lakers can get a backup center, the real story is unfolding in Milwaukee. The foundation is cracking, the Bucks are packed, and Giannis is currently putting on a masterclass in how to force a trade without ever having to be the bad guy. If you think the Ben Simmons saga was drama, grab your popcorn, because the Giannis heist is about to break the internet. Let's talk about the interview that sent shockwaves through the league this week. Giannis sat down with The Athletic and gave us a quote that should be studied in psychology classes. When asked about his long-term commitment to the Bucks, he said, "I'm a Milwaukee Buck. As of today, I'm 1,000,000% committed. As of today." Are you kidding me? As of today. That's like telling your girlfriend, "I'm not cheating on you" as of 4:15 p.m. It's the ultimate escape hatch. Giannis is a PR genius. He knows that by adding those three little words, he's giving himself permission to demand a trade by 5 p.m. tomorrow and still claim he never lied. But it gets worse. He went on to say, "Asking for a trade is not in my nature. I'm an employee." Give me a break, Giannis. You aren't an employee. You are the CEO, the HR department, and the board of directors. You don't get to handpick your coworkers, fire your boss, and then claim you are just a humble worker when the company starts going bankrupt. He's distancing himself from the mess he created, acting like he's just a passenger on a sinking ship when he's the one who steered it into the iceberg. Let's look at the employee's track record over the last 3 years. First, he pushed the front office to move Jrue Holiday, the man who literally saved their 2021 title run, to bring in Dame Lillard. He wanted the superpower offense. He got it. Then, when the defense fell to the bottom of the league, did he take responsibility? No. Then came the coaching carousel. Adrian Griffin was winning games, but Giannis wasn't feeling it. Boom, fire it. In comes Doc Rivers, a man who hasn't seen a conference final in a decade, because Giannis wanted a big name. Now the Bucks have the oldest roster in the league, 0 draft picks until the year 2030, and a luxury tax bill that looks like a phone number. This is the pattern. Giannis demands a move. The Bucks mortgage their entire future to make him happy. The move fails, and Giannis goes back to the media to talk about how hard it is to win, and how he just wants to be in a position to compete. It's a cycle of destruction. He's playing NBA 2K with a real franchise, and when the My League save file gets corrupted, he just wants to start a new one in a bigger market. So, who is actually at the table? My sources tell me the elephant in the room trade is already in the exploratory phase. The New York Knicks, Leon Rose has been hoarding draft picks like a doomsday prepper for this exact moment. The rumor is a package centered around Karl Anthony Towns and 3 unprotected first-rounders. Giannis in Madison Square Garden isn't just a basketball move, it's a multi-billion-dollar business move. He wants the Nike checks, the global spotlight, and a roster that actually has legs. The Golden State Warriors. Don't sleep on Joe Lacob. The Warriors are desperate to give Steph Curry one last chance at a 5th ring. They are reportedly willing to offer Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, and every pick they have left. A Steph-Giannis pick and roll is literally illegal in 48 states. Giannis knows this. He's been praising Steph's gravity in interviews for months. It's not an accident, it is a recruitment. The Miami Heat. Pat Riley has been Giannis hunting since 2020. The Heat culture is the perfect, humble cover for Giannis to go to South Beach. He can pretend it's about hard work while enjoying the tax-free life and a competent front office. The most savage part of this whole thing? The Bucks fans. They adore this man. They built a statue of him in their hearts before he even hit 30, and he's rewarding them by slowly, methodically leaking his exit strategy to the national media. Every time he says, I want to win another one, whether it's here or somewhere else, a piece of Milwaukee dies. He's gaslighting an entire city into thinking that if he leaves, it's because the Bucks failed him, not because he's the one who forced them into every bad decision they made. He's 31 years old, he knows his athleticism won't last forever, he's seen what happened to Kevin Durant and James Harden, he wants out, but he wants to keep his good guy jersey clean. Well, sorry Giannis, but on Courtside Gossip we see the play. You aren't an employee, you are an escape artist. The trade deadline is February 6th. Mark your calendars, whether it happens now or in the summer, the Greek Freak era in Milwaukee is on life support. The only question left is, who is going to be the one to pull the plug? What do you guys think? Is Giannis being fair by keeping his options open? Or is this the ultimate betrayal of a small market team? Is he a top 5 player or a top 5 manipulator? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I know this one is going to get heated. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell. This is Courtside Gossips, where we tell you the truth the NBA media is too scared to say. Peace.